Facebook is declining a little bit with young people. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise, because with Facebook you have a older demographic that uses it, and kids for the most part they do not want their parents or older people to kind of be up to speed on what they're doing, because they want to they're doing something their parents don't want them to do. They want to kind of keep that on the down low a little bit. So because of that, young people are not using Facebook as much, and it's relevant to businesses, because there will come a time when this is maybe 5, 10 years down the road. But there's going to come a time when there's even less people going to Facebook than there is right now. You have the older demographics that are using it, and that doesn't appear to be changing anytime soon. But you have other social networks like Instagram that are popping up, Snapchat's popping up and becoming more popular. I think as time goes on, we're going to have a situation where social media is a little more fragmented than it used to be. You used to have MySpace, you used to have Friendster. Now you have Facebook. You have this big social network where everybody goes to. I think as time goes on, we're going to have a world where there's all these different social networks that people go to, and it's fragmented. There's a lot of them, and you're really going to have to advertise on all of them if you want to be everywhere. If you're a small business and you have a small $100, $200, $300 budget, that's a situation where you want to go after the lowest hanging fruit. You want to go after the easiest path to victory, the easiest path to profit. So the search engine still reigns supreme on that, because search engines are intent. People have an intent, they have a need. Social media is still a platform where you're still serving banner ads. Ultimately, like, the value of a social network is the demographic data that you get. When people make a social media profile, they get data in terms of their gender, in terms of their age, in terms of their job and career path, in terms of their interest. So that's the value of advertising on a social network. It's basically a place where you can go, where if there's a specific type of customer that you want to go after demographically, it's a way that you can go out and do that. So there's going to be a little bit more legwork in the future. It's not going to be a situation where you can just advertise on Facebook and say, okay, I'm doing everything. You're going to have to do a little bit of legwork in terms of all the different places to advertise on. If you're a small business, that doesn't really apply to you as much, because you're still better off just advertising on the search engines. But for companies that have bigger budgets, $500, $1,000, $2,000. For some of our bigger clients that are out there that want to advertise everywhere, that want to advertise everywhere that they possibly can, where the customers are at. This is sort of the trend, and this is sort of where things are going, is that it's not just going to be Facebook we have you advertised on, but it's going to be Instagram, it's going to be Snapchat, it's going to be Pinterest, it's going to be possibly even on Amazon, depending on what you're selling. That's going to be another place that we could potentially advertise you on. So main thing is that we take your advertising dollars, and our job is to put you in the best position possible in order for you to make money off of it. So just wanted to give you a trend of what's happening to kind of keep you aware.